Hey, good morning everybody. This is Jason again from Carolina Camper Van. Hope you guys are doing well out there. This morning I would like to install these KC Hilites onto the van. This is the Apollo Pro and it's a fog beam pattern. And what we're going to do is we're going to install them onto the bull bar here. And we'll just kind of walk through how to do everything and get everything installed and show you kind of what tools you'll need, all that good stuff. So let's get started. All right, let's see what we got in the box here. So we got the directions, maybe some switches. Here is the wiring harness. And then two of these sweet, these are 6-inch diameter. So they're gonna be pretty sweet. They should light up the night pretty good. And again, there's number 2. Let's go ahead and get the lights mounted here. So it's gonna take off these guys. And this is going to require a 13mm socket. So get that up there. Okay, let's see if we can find this little plug here. If you can see that. Once again, right there. That's the plug we're going to try to knock out for the firewall. So let's see if I can get that out real quick. Okay, that was not hard at all. I just had this little dowel and I punched it out. And now we'll go inside to see if we can find out where it went. All right. Okay, so now, let's see. You gotta remove any mats that you have. Let me get this out of the way. And let me see if I can set this down. So basically what we're gonna try to do, I believe this plug is gonna be behind here. So let's get this taken off. All right, so this plug, we're gonna take this little panel off right here. So we just need a Phillips head. And then this guy here is a 10mm socket. So let's see if we can back this guy out. And that plug should be in here somewhere, if I'm guessing correctly. Oh, let's see. Here it is. Cool. That was easy. All right, and you can see up here, maybe. You see the daylight? That's where our hole is. So that's where we're going to be putting the wires running into the cab. And I'm thinking about mounting the switch, taking this panel off here and putting the switch behind here. If there's nothing behind here, I'll just have to see. All right, so let's go ahead and start passing some wires through. Okay, so one thing about the Promaster, and again, this is my Winnebago Solis, but it's built on the Dodge Ram 2500 Promaster chassis. So one kind of different thing about it is the battery is actually inside. It's under the floorboard. But what they've done is they've given you a way if you ever need to get you know, a jump, or you need to jump somebody. So you can do it from the outside here. So you can put your positive here, and then your negative would just attach to this bolt here. So I'm thinking for my power source, the positive one is over here. I'm thinking I can connect my wires here for my power source, and then maybe use like down here, that bolt as my ground. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and just take off this fuse box here. So just give me just one moment, and this just has 2 bolts here. It's this one and this one. So let's get that taken off and we'll see what's under there. Okay, so yeah, there's the fuse box, and what I'm thinking is this positive terminal here, I can put my power source here, and this will be my ground. So let's go ahead and get the wires passed through. Alright, so these are actually going to get passed through the firewall. This is what connects to the switch. So I'm going to put a little tape on just to keep everything together. Make it easier to pass through. Okay. See if we can get this guy. It's really tight. Maybe you can do it. I believe in you. Oh, yeah. Let's see. They don't give you much room. Alright, let me go around to see if I can grab those. Right, let's take a look here. There they are. Just kind of pull that through a little bit. That's plenty for now. Smaller Phillips. Let's get these out. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a perfect place to mount my switch. Cool. All right, let's go pass some more wires to, let's go pass the wires to the lights now. All right, so here is the connectors for the lights. You're gonna have one that's longer than the other. The longer one's gonna go to the one further away. So just remember to do that. And let's see what we got. Here. All right, we had a little rain delay here, so let me get this pop back up. And it's still raining. Okay, anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you what we did with the wires here that connect to the lights. It's kind of a pain, but so we started right here, ran the wires through here, then we popped out here, and then there's like a foam piece right in here. So I took this dowel, and it's raining again. I took this dowel and kind of pushed, you can kind of see that foam piece right there. You see the dowel that just popped through? Okay, there's a foam piece there. I just kind of pushed the foam down and then routed the wires through there. Then we came down here, and the drivers this way, passengers this way. Have a little excess wiring here that we'll just zip tie up here when we're done. But yeah, that's kind of how I did it. And as soon as this rain stops, it shouldn't be long, we'll continue with the installation. All right. Okay, so now the rain stopped a little bit. So my plan is the ground here, I'm going to use this bolt here to ground it out. And you need to have a power source for the yellow one here. And it's got a fuse, and there's also a white one here that's got a fuse as well. And again, with the Promaster, again, the battery's inside, so I think I can use this power connector right here, or power source, to put the yellow and white on that. So that's going to be the game plan. So let me get all that attached and we'll take a look. So next we are going to attach the relay to here, and it does come with a set screw, so we're going to mount it somewhere in here. But before I do all that, I'm going to put the switch on inside and just give it a whirl, make sure it's actually going to work before I start mounting everything. Alright, let me get this hooked up and then we'll go back inside and drill a hole for our switch. I think it requires a 3/4 inch hole, and we'll get all that wired up and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we got another weather delay. So what we're going to do is now we're going to run these wires through here. Hopefully I can see what's happening. Let's see, let's put them up there like this for now. Actually, I can go behind that. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to take these wires and I'm going to pass it behind this bracket here. Alright, let's pull those through. And then we're just going to run it up right here. Maybe. It's hard to one-hand it. Okay, so there's the wiring for that. And okay, let's see if we can get this. So pass the wires through here and have the directions here. It says on the switch here, it says, let's see, black goes to the brass, so that's going to be there. So let's get the black wire that's going on the brass color. Didn't want to go on very well, so let's try it again. Okay, next, green goes to the center. Your green, put that on the center. Maybe. Okay, and then lastly the white. There's only one place for it. Alright, there's that. And before I get everything buttoned back up, let's just see if it actually works. Alright, let's take a look. I had one of my ground wires wasn't tight enough, so let's try it now. Oh yeah, we have lights, which is awesome. Okay, so let me clean everything up and then we'll take a look at the finished product. Alright, we got everything put back together pretty much. Hid the wires a little bit. I'll just kind of go over once again what I did with my wiring, but just as a disclaimer, I am no kind of electrical person, so if I've screwed something up, comment, let me know what I've done, but I was just following directions provided by KC. So here we go. So for the ground, I use this little nut and bolt right here. For the power supply on the yellow and white wires, I use this bolt right here. Again, with the Dodge Ram Promasters, the main battery is inside the cab. However, this is a positive terminal and that would be your negative if you did need a jump, or give someone a jump. So what I've done is there's the red positive runs up to this bolt here, and that's what I used. So there's that. Let's make sure I get those wires out of the way. Got the firewall little plug back in. For the wiring to the lights, once again, from here, ran it down, There's a hole right here, punch out through there, come out through here, and right down here there is, let's see if I can get my dowel back in there again. Once again, there's a little right there. Can you see that? That's kind of where, I don't know if you can see the dowel in there, but that's just kind of how I ran the wires. I just kind of ran it behind the grill on either side. And then if we move inside real quick, once again, it's dark in here, so let's open up the door. Here, what we've done, I removed this panel here, and for the switch, remove this guide, just drilled a 3/4 inch hole. That's where I put my switch and the wiring. And yeah, that's it. Let's fire her up again. Yeah, she's working, looking good. And once I have a little extra time, then I will actually go give you guys a view of it at nighttime and show you how it lights up. All right, thanks again for watching. I hope you found it useful, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Take care.